In this video, I'm going to be critiquing and reviewing your works on our subreddit. I have already recorded half of this, but I didn't record my screen, so if I sound strange, I'm just sort of repeating what I've said, and I've already seen the work. The first one with 83 upvotes, I've already given an award to, and let me explain why. Well, in fact, I probably don't even have to explain, you can just tell this is great. I was saying, this design here works like a system, it's like a brand system. Normally, in logo design, when we have a company that we work for, or a brand that has a lot of sub-brands or sub-products that they need to change and tweak the logo, they create a system. And here we can see that the animal inside is silhouetted on the negative space, whilst they have like a sun or a moon or a mark with the color difference. But it all feels like from the same family, the same style. I think this is also great because it's like using negative space to create three-dimensionality in the design. You see the legs here? I love that. It's so clever. This can be hard to get your head around. So if this was just practice, good on you. Get this up on your portfolio. I gave it an award of 500 coins because it was amazing. The next one is Grindstone. This is a skateboarding brand, obviously, and what I loved about it was the handcrafted feel again. The colors and everything is very Dracula. I love the logo type. I'm guessing it was custom because of the flourishes and the connections on the S and T there. It reads really well, even though the contrast with the red is not as good on that grey background, you can still read it and it's part of the aesthetic of the brand. I would say though that the icon, if it was me, I would just scale that down a little bit and maybe round these corners off because it feels very jaggedy, but it doesn't take anything away from it right now. That's just me nitpicking. I was going to do a video on this, but a great way of showing how variable your logo is to show them in different compositions. By that, you can have the logo like you see here, left to right, with the icon on the left, or you could have it top down, or the stacked method. And you can do this in different ways. You could have a badge version. It's all designed to help the client use the design in different formats. I really love the icon. It feels like a skateboarding wheel and it's very unique. But not only that, I think the impressive part of this is actually the way that you've used the pattern behind it as well. The color scheme, everything looks really edgy. I like it. You've got great mock-ups, which is what really sells the brand itself. Even this is hilarious. I like that. Keep on grinding. It's amazing. Even the imagery is great. And if you don't know, on our subreddit, it's not just me that critiques the work or gives feedback on it. We have a community of people who love it. You guys, you all critique these works as well and help each other out. So go and join today. The next one is Modern Joe. What I liked about this was that you've got a sense again of three dimensions within the icon. You've got that sort of post-it note feel of something's about to be lifted up. The icon is so simple yet so effective. I feel like I've seen it before, but that could just be me. The logo type is so clean. You've got the tracking just right. It reads nicely and the contrast with the logo type on the background is so clean. This is ClearSpace. Now, normally when we're crafting a brand identity for someone, we would create a ClearSpace slide within the brand guideline templates or in the logo guidelines. This is to show where the logo should be placed and how much space to give it. It's really important that people follow this, and there's a few ways of creating this. You've done this in a slightly different way. You can see the ClearSpace here on top, to the left and the right. It's a really good thing to have it in your guidelines to help web developers, app developers and printers know where things should be placed. Let me know if you want a video specifically on ClearSpace down below. Your brand is really colorful. I like that. You see this? This is a great way of showing the brand and how it could be. What we're doing when we're designing brands for clients isn't just showing them a logo and then just saying, that's it. I see it all the time with a lot of people on the Reddit who are starting out. They just show me a logo and they're super proud of it. However, if you don't show any context for it, and by context, I mean this, applications of how the logo is used, then people aren't really going to vibe with it too much. Now, if you're a graphic designer or a creative professional, then you need a portfolio, and not just any portfolio, one that will help you stand out. Now, today's video is sponsored by Squarespace because although you're a graphic designer, you may not be a web developer or a coding genius. I am not. I can visually design, but I can't code. Well, Squarespace has thousands of award-winning, fully customizable templates that you can use to craft your own website or portfolio or online shop. You could sell digital resources templates that you've made to make a bit of money on the side. Now, a little tip for creating a portfolio is that you should show exactly what you do and what you specialize in. Don't just say you're a graphic designer, say that you're a graphic designer that specializes in logo type design, which is essentially what I did for many years until we moved to brand strategy and brand identity. Now, the great news is if you click the link down below, you get 10% off Squarespace. Even better news is you can start designing straight away for free, and you only have to pay with that 10% off when the website is ready to go live. You can get your domain from there. You can sort out your Google Workspace, everything you can think of from Squarespace. So click the link down below, and thank you Squarespace for supporting and sponsoring this video. This next one is a logo redesign for Adam's Rib BBQ. This one caught my eye. I love this design. You've got the retro friendly aesthetic straight away. Not only that, it's simple, identifiable, and it is very retro without it being too cliche. Here's the full logo, and I love the way that you stacked this. However, I would be tempted, just saying, I'm nitpicking here. I would be tempted to get that the icon up and to the left. These types of logos, especially the stacked, when it's 3 stacked, it's very hard to balance. But you've done a great job here. I love the rise on the logo type. I'll be interested to know if that was actually a custom type, because that is really good. You've done a great job in making this typeface work. Strong brand colors are here. Here's the old logo. Oh my days, that is different, isn't it? You've done a fantastic job. This is it. Look at that. Here's the badge version. Again, changing the design of the logo to fit what you need it to be, while still keeping it within the same family. It's kind of like a system. You see the differences? This one's more modern, yet has the same feeling, if not even better feeling than the older one. This is just a simple logo animation, but it's called Food Case, and it has got over 140 upvotes that I wanted to show you guys. Look how cool this is. How smooth is that? I love the logo type. It works super well. Just wanted to show you how cool that was. Well, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed this one, then you would 100% enjoy this one over here.